Keeping weather and traffic together for the news at noon today. We've got Shanika Grimshaw here in the studio with us, and Damon's tracking your forecast. Shanika, are you seeing any incidents out on the road to report at this point?
Just a couple incidents, nothing too major, so most of our major roads are okay. Now, they're slow, but, you know, I always like to say, just slow down and take it easy.
Yes, it's a good day to do that, and we'll check back in with you for more details on those incidents here in a minute. Trying to get to our forecast. Damon, what are we looking at heading into the rest of the afternoon? This rain is just the start of it.
I know, and like Shanika said, it's causing a few slowdowns out there today, and it's going to keep on causing those slowdowns as we move forward because this rain is just not letting up. Again, it's been a long time, at least that I can remember, that we've had a radar picture that was this green. We've had some bouts of rainfall and storms here and there throughout the spring, but it has been a long while since we've had this much soaking rain. All morning long, it's been falling across western Maryland, southern Pennsylvania, back down toward the I-66 and I-95 corridors. Now, there is a little bit of drier air trying to work in across central Virginia that still has not quite moved into the entire four-state region just yet, but we are looking at having a few breaks mixing in now as we go toward the afternoon, but we are far from done as this main swath of rain is moving off to the north and east. But look back across West Virginia. We're keeping a very close eye on this line of heavy rainfall and thunderstorms that are tracking their way across the mountains right now. They're starting to weaken a little bit, but if these can hold their strength and move into the area this afternoon, we're talking about another dose of very heavy rain on top of what we've already received this morning. And that is why flooding continues to be a main threat here for us moving forward that we got to keep an eye on. So that steady rain will continue with those storms mixing in out there. And if any develop and hold their strength, we could end up dealing with, again, some pretty quick flooding issues, flash flooding in some locations as well here. Now, once the storms do start to wind down tonight and so that heavier rainfall starts to wind down tonight as well, our attention will then turn to the main stem rivers. The Potomac River, those larger bodies of water will respond, and we could see some possible flooding along those main rivers tomorrow and into Sunday in response to all of this rainfall. So this is going to be an ongoing type of event, but we are finally going to dry out and things will look to improve starting on Mother's Day. A good time for that to happen, no doubt. But here's a look at that excessive rainfall outlook again. A slight risk here in the yellow. It's a level 2 out of 4, highlighting most of the viewing area to the north and west. It's a little bit less of a concern down to the south and east, but still that possibility of plenty of rain that could cause us some flooding issues is there, and the chances of that have been a little bit higher throughout the day so far. Now, on top of that, this is the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We're right on the very edge of that possibility for a few stronger storms embedded within this heavier rainfall, and those storms could produce some gusty winds. So we're watching all of these things now as we go toward the evening. And check out what Future Tracker is showing. There's that steadier rain moving off to the north and east, but there's that line of heavy rainfall and storms that is set to cross the mountains and continue to move eastward as we go into this evening, giving us even more rainfall. And tonight, no breaks for anybody really. And then as we go into the day on Saturday, notice how, yes, there's not as much yellow, some of that orange popping up on the reflectivities, but still plenty of green as those rain showers are still going to linger about throughout the entire day on Saturday before it finally starts to clear out a little bit as we go into Sunday morning. So we've already picked up about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain in some locations, and we're still going to add along to that as by the time all is said and done going into tomorrow morning, some localized spots could be up to 2 inches of rain. And that, again, is why low-lying areas and those small streams and creeks need to be watched as we roll along here. Then again, cool, cloudy, but dry on Sunday with improving conditions as we go into the middle of next week.